What's up, YouTube? D-Love here, starting a new channel. Hopefully going to be reviewing some CDs, some records, talking to you guys about some of my favorite bands, telling you guys where to pick up some cool merch when I come across it. Let's get into it. Right now, the soundtrack, I'm not sure if you can hear it through this, but the soundtrack for today is Flesh Consumed. Name of the album is Mutilate, Eviscerate, Decapitate. These guys are on Severed Records. This was released in conjunction with Obscure Music. They're kind of a brutal death metal. As you can see from the cover art, they're one of these gore-loving, sick fuck bands. Let's jump right into it. First thing I got for you today is the new EP from Innoculation out of Cleveland, Ohio on Maggot Stomp Records. These guys are a death metal band. In the way they were described to me, and I think it's pretty apt, is if you take Legion era Deicide and post-domination era Morbid Angel and put them in a blender, mix them up, these guys are kind of what you get there. They've been around since 2011. They released their first full length in 2018 called Pure Cosmic Dread. And this EP is called Anatomize. It's got 2 tracks on it, released on Maggot Stomp Records. There's inside of the booklet. These guys were about to head out on tour before all of the recent shit hit us, and their tour got canceled. So hop over to their Bandcamp, pick up some merch for these guys, support these guys because they weren't able to go out hit the road. I'll try to drop a link down in the description so you can check these guys out. Up next, another band that just released EP on Maggot Stomp Records is Church of Disgust out of San Marcos, Texas. These guys are a old school death metal band, kind of along the lines of Abominations of Desolation era Morbid Angel. These guys, they have a really strong sound from that era. They released a full length back in 2016 called Veneration of Filth. That was the first time I heard of them. Buddy of mine, he apparently played a show or 2 with these guys. His band played with them. He suggested them to me, and I checked them out, and they were fucking awesome. They gave me the same feeling that I got the first time I heard Morbid Angel. This EP is called Consumed by Slow Putrefaction. Yeah, that's what it is. It's only got 4 tracks on it. One of them is a bonus track. You guys can pick this up at their Bandcamp. You can pick it up at Maggot Stomp Records Bandcamp, and you can pick it up over at Severed Records. Probably a few more places, but those are the 3 that I know have this right now. Up next, we have the third band on Maggot Stomp Records for today. These guys, I don't know what to say about them other than they're just flat out fucking sick. They are a brutal death metal band from Phoenix, Texas. Fluids. This is a new compilation that they just released. This one was released on Maggot Stomp and co-released by Severed Records. It's called Little Village. It's got 13 tracks. It's a compilation of demos and some things that they had on various compilations. Looks like they've got some things from the Bagged and Tagged demo, from the Torture Euphoric split, the Genital Grindhouse compilation. They got all sorts of shit on here. These guys, they're releasing some crazy merch left and right. Up at their Bandcamp. You can pick it up over at Maggot Stomp. You can pick it up. There are a few other places. I can't think of what they're called right now. A few other places that have merch by these guys. Pick up copies of their CDs, a couple of cassettes. Check these guys out. If you're into brutal death metal, kind of in the vein of Mortician, these guys, they're worth your time. Next up, one that I was super stoked to see come to fruition. This is a EP from a band out of San Francisco called Neil. This band features Encalagon the Black from Creebane and Horn of Dagoth. It also features Ephemeral Domagnostica from Horn of Dagoth. It's on Vexation Records. Looks like it's the third release that Vexation has put out. It was released in an original run of limited to 50 on white clamshell cassette. If you've ever heard Creebane, you know what to expect from Encalagon. It is just absolutely blistering fucking US black metal. Creebane is one of the originators of the US black metal scene, with Jeff Whitehead and Leviathan, Judas Iscariot. I can't say enough about Encalagon. He's an awesome dude. Talked to him several times. I've got copies of the Horn of Dagoth stuff that he has signed. He's a great fucking guy, and I'm super fucking stoked to have him back releasing music again for us to enjoy. Last band that I've got up for today. It's a one-man black metal band out of Atlanta, Georgia. This record was released on Appalachian Noise Records. The band is Whitewurm. The name of the release is Cloven Hoof and Serpent's Tongue Volume 1. Again, it was released on Appalachian Noise Records. This release is a compilation of tracks from the Negation of Life EP and the split that Whitewurm did with Unrest. Unrest just so happens to be the band of Josh Shepard, who owns Appalachian Noise Records. If you don't follow Josh on Instagram, you should. He's at Appalachian Noise Records. The guy's a total dick, but it's so fucking worth it. Anyway, back to Whitewurm. One man black metal band, Matt Landrum out of Atlanta. Known Matt for many years. He is a really cool guy. He kind of kept the Whitewurm stuff close to his chest until it was time to release it, and that first Negation of Life EP that he released blew my fucking mind. Killer stuff. If you like Leviathan, if you like Creebane, if you like that one-man black metal style from the United States, you've got to check out Whitewurm. I've been pimping this band since day one. I'll continue to hype Matt. These guys deserve all the fucking praise that he gets. Thankfully, he was able to hook up with Josh over at Appalachian Noise, get this released, get it out into the hands of everybody. Yeah, good shit. That's about all I got for this first video. Kind of rough, kind of stumbling through things. Hopefully it'll get better over time. Hopefully I can plan some shit out a little better and you guys can start to enjoy and share some of this cool shit with me. I'll drop links to everything down below so you can check out all of the bands, pick up some merch from these guys. I'll drop Instagram info for the bands that have Instagram info. Yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.